for just another day to breathe his air. We told the Yahweh for all the things that he has brought us throughout the week. And we just told the Yahweh for just being there every step of the way for us. At this time, let us go into prayer, Israel. Abba Yahweh, we told you for you just being there in our lives. We told you for your son to be able to show us the way, show us how to walk in this way of life. And Abba Yahweh, continue to show us, to teach us, prepare us for the way, prepare us for days to come. Abba Yahweh, continue to show us the way that leads to salvation. Show us how to live in this way of life. Abba Yahweh, continue to let your Torah all the days of our lives, what to do in your name and what not to do. And Abba Yahweh, have your Torah make us to be that Kodesh people that you have called from the very beginning. Abba Yahweh, continue to show us that we are your chosen, and continue to be there for us every step of the way. Continue to be with us in good and bad times. Abba Yahweh, continue to show your powerful hand, your mighty hand in this earth, and continue to show all, not just Israel, show all in this earth that you have all power and that everyone must come to you. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess in that day. And Abba Yahweh, those that hate you, those that do not want to learn this way, those that hate your people, Abba Yahweh, show them that they have a day reserved for them. Show them that if they do not want to follow you, show them that there is a pit of burning fire waiting for them. And Abba Yahweh, continue to strike down every amount of wickedness in this earth and don't allow it to rise again. Abba Yahweh, continue to dash to pieces all that seek to harm your people, all that have put poisons in the air, all that have put poisons in the food, all that seek to kill your people, Abba Yahweh. Yahweh, look over them and continue to give them no rest and continue to show them that they will not be victorious in all the things that they do. And Abba Yahweh, we ask that as we follow you, as we hold your name up high, that we always have victory in your name. We always have victory over our enemies. And Abba Yahweh, stand your people up tall and show them that they are a powerful people and nation. And show them that there's nothing to be ashamed about following you. But if we follow you, we have all things. And Abba Yahweh, we might not have all the things that we want in this lifetime, but show us, Abba Yahweh, that as long as we follow you and are sincere, at the end of our days, you will give us all the things that we want and need as we walk into your kingdom and see your face in peace. Abba Yahweh, continue to drive us towards that free gift of salvation. Continue to show us that this way of life is well worth striving for, and continue to show us that you and your son will never leave us or forsake us. In Yahshua HaMashiach's name we pray. Hallelujah. House of Israel, I say Shabbat Shalom once again, and it is just tough to be in the house of Almighty Yahweh. It is tough to be breathing his breath of life, and it's tough that he has brought us through another week. These days, we see that we're getting more and more wicked and evil. These days that we are in have to be serious within us. We had to take these things serious. We can't just continue to play around with Yahweh. Yahweh is not playing around with the world. So we have to truly get serious in Almighty Yahweh, because we don't have that much time. It says in the book that judgment must start at the house of Yahweh. So we gonna get trial tribulations coming upon us, Israel. We have to pay for our transgressions. We have to do this thing and humble ourselves before Almighty Yahweh. Be very sincere before Him, because that's what Yahweh wants. He wants humility. He wants you to be humble before Him, to show you that He is the Almighty, to show you all that He has all power, and He and His Son Yahshua Mashiach is the only one we must serve. We must always go to Him. There is no other. But this message this evening, I want to show you judgment ain't always going to be upon Israel forever and ever. There's going to be a day and time when Yahweh said, you have paid your debt, you have served your time. Now it is time for the wicked to get their due reward. And that's this evening I want to point out in this message to show you that Yahweh, He has something special reserved for the wicked. And it's reserved because right now the wicked think they getting away with everything. They think everything tough. They think they're going to go along with all their riches and fame and all this other stuff in this lifetime forever and ever. But Yahweh, that's going to cease, because Yahweh is going to turn away His wrath from Israel. And the wrath is going to go upon the heads of the wicked. And just imagine what they're going to receive. They've been doing wickedness from the beginning of time. They've been doing so much dirt in this earth. You don't think Yahweh's sitting back up in the Shemaim and just sitting there just angry, just looking at the things they have done to you all, His people, His children? You don't think Yahweh is angry? You're going to see angry. Nobody's seen angry like you seen anger come from Almighty Yahweh. When He comes back through His Son, Yahshua HaMashiach, and when He comes back to this earth, no one's going to see anger like this. I mean, eyes red, like flaming like fire, because of anger. I mean, and then look at what they did to His Son. You think He gonna let them get away with all this stuff that's going on in the earth? No, Yahweh has something reserved, because they not getting this stuff now. They like, okay, Yahweh like, all right, nah, let them go on. I'm gonna deal with my children first. I'm gonna get them in order first, get them straight first. Once they in line, that's it. And it's going to be like a surprise, because they going to live it up. They going to think, okay, it's going on forever and ever. And then it's going to be like a thief in the night. Just Yahweh just going to just come and make swift destruction out of all of them. See, Yahweh not playing. But let's go to 1 Peter. I just want to point that out, Israel. We shouldn't sit back and think these things are going to happen to us forever and ever. They're going to just keep going on and on. We just going to keep suffering. We just going to keep going on with trials and tribulations. No, these things are going to come to an end. And like I said, the time is drawing near. So prepare yourselves, Israel. Get yourselves ready for Almighty Yahweh. Commit yourselves to Yahweh, because when Yahweh comes, He's not going to say, well, yeah, you were my child. I look over you, ignoring me, not paying me no mind. When He comes, that's it. Yahweh ain't playing. So we had to get ourselves straight now. So when He comes, Yahweh sure comes to this earth, He will gather all of His that you want to be in that gathering, Israel. You want to be collected by His Malachim to save you from the wrath that is coming forth upon this earth. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 4. Like you say, we see destruction in this earth going on. You see all the things that come upon the earth, but you ain't seen nothing yet until you seen the wrath of Almighty Yahweh. 1 Peter 4, starting at verse 12. It says, Beloved, do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you. You're going to get tried, Israel. Don't think you walk this way of life. Walk in the footsteps of Yahshua Mashiach and think nothing's going to happen. It's just going to be all tough days. Everybody just going to like you. Everybody is just going to think you are just so pleasant and just leave you alone. And you just one day walk into the kingdom of Almighty Yahweh. It's not going to work like that. We all had to go through different trials and tribulations, but don't lose hope. Don't get down. Don't get depressed because of that, Israel, because Yahweh said he will see you out of all of them. Yahweh ain't going to leave you hanging like the world does. The world will tell you something and then don't even fulfill it. They not worried about you. They do not like Israel. They hate Israel. You see what they do to Israel throughout this world. So who else can we rely on but Almighty Yahweh? This says, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened to you. But rejoice to the extent that you partake of Hamashiach's suffering. Rejoice, Israel, that your eyes are open. Yahweh opened your eyes to this way of life. Rejoice that you are following in the way. Rejoice in that, Israel. Rejoice that Yahshua HaMashiach, he walked the face of this earth to show you what you're going to go through in this earth with men, wicked men. What you're going to go through in this earth, but he showed you can do it. You can make it. You can make it, and Yahweh will resurrect you. And he says, even if you lose your life in his name's sake, you will find it again, Israel. So anything we go throughout life, the sufferings, the trials, this is what we have to go through. But we have to go through it in order to make it at light at the end. It says that when his glory is revealed, you may also be glad with exceeding joy. That's going to be a time. I know you all are waiting for that time. You all are waiting. I'm waiting for that time when Yahshua HaMashiach comes to redeem us. That's going to be a joyful time because it's like, yes, finally, it is time. Not only that we get to dwell in Yahweh's almighty kingdom, but finally it is time that the wicked get their due reward. I know you all the time. I'm tired just seeing this every day. Every day, the wicked, they think they can do whatever they want to Israel. They think they can kill Israel. They think they can poison Israel. They can do all these things in the earth and think Yahweh is not looking. Something in this earth released this virus to get rid of people in the earth. That's evil. That's of Shaitan. You should want Yahweh to get rid of them, to just make them, like it said, vanish. You look up one day and just say, "Well, what happened to those people that used to do all these things to us? They just gonna vanish like smoke." Waiting for a day where you can just relax. You don't have to worry about them anymore. Those days are coming, Israel. But when he comes, you can be glad with exceeding joy. Because I know some people, they might think, it says he's supposed to come redeem us, but it don't look too well. Don't lose hope, Israel. If he says it, that means it's going to happen. Yahweh cannot lie. And when you finally witnesses, then you will say, wow, Yahweh did say this. And he's finally come. Told Yahweh. Says, if you are reproached for the name of Hamashiach, Baruch are you. For the Ruach of glory and of Yahweh rest upon you. See that? You will get ridiculed. You're going to get mocked. Just knowing the name, following Yahweh. People going to mock you because they don't know him. You do. So don't get down. Don't get ashamed because you know all those powerful entity in all the universe. You know you're about Yahweh. Don't get discouraged. They don't know. Hey, that's on them. But just knowing him, he said you can boast because you understand and know him. That's pleasant right there because you know him, you know the way. So just follow him. That's all you have to do, Israel. It says on their part, he is blasphemed, but on your part, he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, a thief, an evildoer, or as a busybody in other people's matters. Israel, you know us as a people. You know how we are sometimes. A lot of us always in other people's business. Should be worried about ourselves, getting ourselves straight. Stop worrying about other people's business. This is not the time right now to be in all other people's business. It's the time to reflect on yourselves and to get yourselves right before Yahweh. Yahweh hates that. Do I suffer? You a murderer, a thief, and all these other things. Suffer right now, and then all of a sudden you're going to suffer forever and ever after that. That makes no sense at all. But it says, yet if anyone suffers as one of his, let him not be ashamed. See that? Like I said, you're going to get mocked, ridiculed, whatever. Somebody, they say whatever, they just say it. You just know I'm following Yahweh. And I'm going to follow him to the end of my days. I don't care what nobody has to say about it. But let him glorify Yahweh in this matter. It says, for the time has come for judgment to begin at the house of Yahweh. See that? Judgment must begin with the house of Yahweh. Why? Because you're supposed to know this. Yahweh gave it to you, Israel. We're supposed to know this, so we're supposed to follow this to the T. We're supposed to have it within our life and be joyful and glad that we are following this. So Yahweh, of course, he's going to come at his children first. Get this right. No, you off to the right. No, you off to the left. No, getting that straight and narrow path that leads to salvation. You want to get in that path. He says, choose life or death. But you want to choose life. Get in the right path. Yahweh's going to correct his children. He wants you to get it right, Israel. And if it begins with us first, what will be the end of those who do not obey the glad tidings of Yahweh? That's what I want to talk about this evening. What will be the end to those who do not obey the glad tidings? Now, if the righteous one is scarcely saved, where will the unrighteous and the sinner appear? See that? We scarcely being saved, following Yahweh, trying to do this correct. What will be the end for those that don't even care about this? They don't care nothing about hearing about Yahweh. Oh, you talking about that Yahweh stuff? Man, I ain't trying to follow and worship him on no Shabbat. I ain't trying to, a whole day to be Kodesh. See, that's how people are. Their mindset, always on the world. They don't want to focus on Yahweh. They want to please themselves. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do that. But no, what we need to do, we need to get in line with Yahweh before it's too late. That's what we need to do. Forget all the pleasures of this lifetime. You're going to be well taken care of in the following in his kingdom. And that's going to be forever and ever. It ain't like it's going to stop. All right, I'm going to give you a month and then I'm going to stop it and I'm going to bring you back to captivity. I'm going to bring you back to the oppressor. No, Yahweh said once that is done, that peace is going to last forever and ever. So why should we continue to follow the world when we have all things through Almighty Yahweh? Therefore, let those who suffer according to the will of Yahweh commit. See that? Commit their souls to him and doing tough as to a faithful creator. Commit to him, Israel. We commit to all these different things in the earth, in the world today. Why can't we commit to Almighty Yahweh? Yahweh, this way of life is not hard at all. Yahweh gives you the order of different things. We always want to break order. No, I want to do it this way. I want to do it that way. But Yahweh knows what's best for us. We have to do it the way he commands to do it, not the way we want to do it, or I don't feel like doing it this time. No, we have to do it and pay strict attention to what Yahweh wants. So we have to commit ourselves, our souls, everything within us to Almighty Yahweh. And once we do that, Israel, Yahweh can guide us and lead us to salvation. Why? Because then that Ruach HaKodesh that is within you, within me, within all of his children can guide, can take over this vessel and do what it's supposed to do before Almighty Yahweh. It ain't the flesh. Don't let the flesh take over, Israel. It's all about that Ruach HaKodesh. Yahweh wants to dwell within your vessel. He knows the flesh is weak. He wants that Ruach to reign in your vessel so you will do things right, correctly before him. That's what counts before Almighty Yahweh, Israel. Let's go to the book of Psalms. I'm going to go throughout Psalms throughout this message and see what the different people had to say in the Psalms, like Dawid. Let's go to Psalms 37. Psalms 37, I'm going to start at verse 7. Rest in Yahweh and wait patiently for him. Patiently, Israel. Like I said, we going through different things in this lifetime. We may want to rush things and ask Yahweh, please hurry and get rid of the wicked. Please hurry the day of Yahweh. We don't want to rush that because it's going to be a dark day. It's going to be a terrible day in this earth. So Yahweh give you this time right now to prepare yourself, to get yourselves ready. Yahweh preparing his people. It may not look like, he preparing, but no, he is doing what he needs to do. So whatever comes to his face of this earth, now throughout the future, Yahweh is going to prepare his people so they're ready for it. So we have to patiently wait on Almighty Yahweh. In your patience, possess ye your soul. It says, do not fret because of him who prospers in his way. Don't get bent out of shape because they seem to be just living it up. They got all the riches in the earth. And Zakane told us how it's just like a low percentage of people that has all the wealth in the earth. It's crazy. But don't fret. Yahweh's looking at them and he said, okay, let them have it now. They own your stuff, Israel. Let them have stuff now. Let them have their joyfulness, their reward, if you want to say, right now. because there's going to be a reversal of that. There's going to be a role reversal where their reward is going to turn into their terror. And then with us, all the things we're going throughout life now, trials, tribulations, that's going to turn around. Then you will receive your due reward, Israel. So wait patiently on him, Israel. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way, because of the man who brings wicked schemes to pass. Cease from anger and forsake wrath. See that? Don't get so angry that you want to go out here and do something to cost you your soul. Don't get bent out of shape. Don't fret. It says it only causes harm. A lot of us we stress. We get all bent out of shape. We get angry at things going on in this earth, things that man does. But those things can be even harmful to our vessels. Those things can take a toll on our vessels. You always want to be humble and just joyful before Almighty Yahweh. Don't let all these things take over your vessel, because then all these things come, diseases, illnesses come to your body because you always worn down, angry about what the world is doing. If you stay humble and joyful before Almighty Yahweh, Yahweh take care of that vessel where He'll preserve it. But Yahweh says, forsake that, forsake wrath. Yahweh says, vengeance is His. He will repay. Yahweh said, okay, I got a time when I'm going to come to this earth and they're going to have to pay for everything that they have done in this earth. You all know there's so many things that they have done in this earth. I mean, if it make you angry, how you think Yahweh feel? I mean, it's all the things, the virus, just the latest thing, the virus they have put in the air just to get rid of the population. Done all types of things to Israel, did all things to babies, gave the baby, all these things. You tied up women, cut the stomach open, all these things to Israel. All these things in the earth. You destroyed the earth. That's why Yahweh said, I had to destroy the earth. Come on now. This thing, you don't think even nature crying out to Almighty Yahweh? Nature even wants Yahweh, please come and get rid of the wicked. Because they did just destroy everything. If Yahweh continue to let these things go forever and ever, then it won't be nothing left. They'll destroy everything, even themselves. They don't even care about themselves. But he says, do not fret. There's a time coming where he will come back to this earth and pay the wicked. It says, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait on Yahweh, they shall inherit the earth. Look at the earth, Israel. Look at all the land. Right now, you see all the people of the earth right now, they got the land. They make you pay taxes on your house. Even though you paid the house off, you still paying. Making you do all these things. They taking up all the land for farmland and stuff like that. That's all right. Like I said, all these things are going to reverse. And then Israel going to have. He said you going to inherit the earth. Just look at the earth and see how big that earth is. Yahweh has something special waiting for Israel. You're going to have land. You're going to have your own land that you can just stretch out. Your children, everything. Just enjoy life. Yahweh knows how to take care of you. It says, for yet a little while, and the wicked should be no more. Indeed, you will look carefully for his place, but it shall be no more. But the meek shall inherit the earth. There you go again. And shall delight themselves in the abundance of shalom. Abundance. Just shalom. No war, anything going on in the earth is just going to be shalom. That's going to be a day, because the earth right now is far from shalom. The earth right now is crying out like I said, is crying out for shalom, to restore back to the way it used to be from the very beginning. The wicked plots against the just and gnashes at him with his teeth. But I like this. It says Yahweh laughs at him. He's like, look at this. Come on now. They doing all these things, thinking they getting over, thinking they victorious over Israel. Yahweh just sitting back laughing like, really? You think you really gonna take, even if you get rid of the body, Yahweh still is gonna preserve his people. Like I said, if you lose your life in his name, you will find it again. Yahweh will raise that body up again. See, man, in their mindset thinking, okay, I'll get rid of them off the face of the earth, and that's it. Once they do that, they got you. But no, there's life. We living now to live again in that kingdom. So it says Yahweh laughs at him, for he sees that his day is coming. See that? His day is coming. They don't say, well, I don't know. Yahweh don't say, I don't know if the day coming, Yahweh said his day is coming. And it's coming swiftly, Israel. The wicked have drawn the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, to slay those who are of upright conduct. See that? See what they do? You see this each and every day. You see this on the news, show it every day. It's how the world comes at Israel, how there's killings all the time, how they do all these things, oppress, they take all the wealth from you. You can't have nothing in this earth. But guess what? They can't take from you, Israel. You know Yahweh. They can't take that from you, Israel. You know Almighty Yahweh. And that's all you need, Israel, on your side. They can take whatever they want, the wealth. They can take all your everything that you have. But guess what? As long as you know Yahweh and Yahweh is on your side, you have all things. They gnash their teeth at you, Israel, because they just disgusted. They hate you. And this only because they hate Yahweh first. They can't get at Yahweh. So the next thing they're going to go to is Israel. So that's why you see all this, the wickedness in the earth, all the evil in the earth, all the people come at Israel, poison the air and all this other stuff, because they hate his people. But, okay, they got a day coming where, okay, they gnash their teeth at you, or it's going to be a day where it's going to be gnashing of teeth. And it's because they're going to be suffering. Let's go to the book of Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 13. And he talks about a parable. I want to talk about this parable that he brought up. Matthew 13, I'm going to start at verse 24. It says, another parable he put forth to them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is like a man who sowed tough seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the grain had sprouted and produced a crop, then the tares also appeared. And it's like wheat, like weeds. Is why if you ever growing something in a garden or something like that, you got the weeds growing next to it, just like that. You try to pull up that weed, it'll pull up that flower or whatever vegetable plant up with it. So you gotta be delicate trying to take it up. The weeds are annoying. You gotta be very careful how you take up the weed. But it says, so the servants of the owner came and said to him, Sir, did you not sow tough seed in your field? How then does it have tares? He said to them, an enemy has done this. The servant said to him, do you want us then to go and gather them up? But he said, no, no. Lest while you gather up the tares, you also uproot the wheat with them. See, sometimes you throw people out, these wicked people, they take out some others that wasn't strong in the word of Almighty Yahweh. But then there's sometimes where it's wicked people, you have to get them up out of the house of Almighty Yahweh because you don't want that evil and wickedness spreading among Israel. But it says, let both grow together until the harvest. And at the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, first gather together the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. See there, at that end, he's like, now gather them all up and burn them. Now, if you don't know what that means, he gives the explanation in verse 36. Yahweh not playing with the wicked. It says, then Yahshua sent the multitude away and went into the house. And his disciples came to him, saying, explain to us the parable of the tares of the field. And he answered and said to them, he who sows the tough seed is the Son of Man. The field is the world. The tough seeds are the son of the kingdom. But the tares are the sons of the wicked one. The enemy who sowed them is the devil. See there how Shaitan always he do his dirt and then run off. He flee. It says the harvest is the end of the age, and the reapers are the Malachim. Therefore, as the tares are gathered and burned in the fire, so it will be at the end of this age. The Son of Man will send out his Malachim, and they will gather out of his kingdom all things that offend, and those who practice lawlessness, and will cast them into the furnace of fire. See that? Or people doing wicked, people, you have some that among you, they act like they with you, they smile in your face, say shalom, and then in the back of their mind, they hate you, they despise you, they think they wish all evil on you. Yahweh got it. Like I said, you can probably fool man, but Yahweh see right through you. Yahweh is not going to allow any amount of wickedness or evil to get past him. So if we think we fooling Almighty Yahweh, we're in a sad condition. It says, there will be wailing and gnashing of teeth. That don't sound like nothing good. Nothing tough at all. But it's going to be wailing and gnashing of teeth because they're going to be in torture and pain forever and ever. See that? The wicked going to get what they deserve. They're going to get their special reward. Then the righteous will shine forth as the sun in the kingdom of their Abba. He who has ears to hear, let him hear. See that, Israel? Yahweh ain't going to allow the wicked to get away with all the things they've done in this earth. Yahweh said, okay, I'm going to gather them up. I'm going to throw them in the burning lake of fire. Because see that Yahweh give everybody opportunity at salvation. Everybody a chance at salvation. Yahweh is not unfair. Yahweh is just. So if you squandered it, if you pay Yahweh no mind, if you hated him, you hated his children, guess what? You got your special reward reserved for you. And Yahweh, he puts it out plain in the word. He shows you where you're going if you continue to do evil in this earth. But a lot of people, they think Yahweh is a game. They think Yahweh just playing. This ain't real. They think, okay, there ain't no after this. It's just this life. and then when I die, that's it. All right. Keep thinking like that. Keep provoking Almighty Yahweh and see what's to come. Let's go to Tehillim or Psalms again. Like the Tehillim or Psalms, because you have different prayers that you can cry out to Almighty Yahweh, different songs that you can sing to Almighty Yahweh. These psalms are tough, and you can use these throughout your life, Israel, your daily, day-to-day basis. Just if you don't read anything else before you go out into the world, go to work, or anytime throughout the day, read one of the psalms. And then watch how your day go. And just you told the Yahweh, just for knowing him, just for understanding him. Psalms 14. This is the wicked. This is how the wicked think, Israel. See, the wicked, since they had the mindset of their father, they're going to do things that you're going to look at like, okay, I don't understand why they do this. I don't understand why they behave like that. They have the mindset of their father, the devil. But it says, Psalms 14:1, the fool has said in his heart, there is no Elohim, though Yahweh. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none who does tough. See that they think because they're getting away with all the things they're doing on this earth. So they say. They think, okay, yeah, it ain't no Yahweh, ain't no Elohim looking over us. We continually doing all these things, getting away with it. See, in their mindset, they think that. But Yahweh letting them think that. So is the surprise at the end that comes. Then they're going to be caught off guard. They ain't going to know what to do. It's going to just be panic. But that's how Yahweh works. There is none who does tough. Yahweh looks down from the Hashemayim upon the children of men to see if there are any who understand, who seek Yahweh. See that? Boast, Israel, that you understand and know him. That right there, that's a blessing right there, just to know that, oh man, I understand. And the way you know how you understand him, and you know Almighty Yahweh, you know him. Don't just say, yeah, I told the Yahweh that I harbor him, and you don't do what he says. No, we know when you understand, we know that you truly know Yahweh is when you do what he says, when you live it out. That's the true showing of who are his chosen people. Not just talking, the ones that live it out. Then Yahweh knows, okay, yeah, that's one of mine. No, yep, that's one of mine. They doing what I command. They have all turned aside. They have together become corrupt. There is none who does tough, no, not one. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread, and do not call on Yahweh? See that they changed the name, Israel. They took his name out the book. That's right there. Come on now. They disrespect to the utmost. Just changed even the appearance of his son. It says there they are in great fear, for Yahweh is with the generation of the righteous. You shame the counsel of the poor, but Yahweh is his refuge. See that? You do all these things to the children of Israel, but guess what? Yahweh is with us. Yahweh is our refuge. Yahweh is his name is a strong tower. All the righteous that run into it, they're safe. It says, oh, that salvation of Israel would come out of Zion. It says, when Yahweh restores the fortune of his people, let Jacob rejoice and Israel be glad. See that? And like I said, you will be glad in that day when he restores everything back to the way it was supposed to be. and to see that you finally made it. That is reason for rejoicing. That's why I said these Psalms are very tough to read, to make songs out of, just to total Yahweh, to rejoice before Him. Even so, if somebody getting on your path, somebody just terrorizing you, somebody just getting on your nerves, Yahweh has songs for those people too. Yahweh has something for every aspect of life. Anything you going through in life, it ain't nothing strange. There's nothing new under the sun. Yahweh is there for anything you need Him to be there for. And that's why I told Yahweh, because ain't nothing too high for Almighty Yahweh. Anything you're going through, Yahweh wants you to come to Him, because Yahweh wants you yourselves, to know that He can do all things. He wants to continually drill it into you until you have the emunah, the faith, the trust in Him, so much so that you won't let nobody, nothing get you off the path. That's what Yahweh wants to do. Drill it into you so you know that He is the great I am. Let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 10. I'm going to start at verse 23. Listen to the prayer of Jeremiah. 10:23 says, "O Yahweh, I know the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man who walks to direct his own steps." See that, Israel? It ain't us. It's not the power that we have. It ain't our flesh that is doing these things. You imagine, Israel? Yahweh is doing these things. He helps you to walk. Yahweh opens your eyes in the morning. Yahweh helps you to breathe. Yahweh does all these things for you. That's why we had to give Him all the honor and praise He well deserves, because we can't do nothing without Him, Israel. We can't walk without Him. We can't breathe without Him. We need Him for all things. So Jeremiah says, "Oh Yahweh, I know the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man who walks to direct his own steps. Oh Yahweh, correct me, but with justice, not in your anger, lest you bring me to nothing." See that? Don't, Yahweh, please correct me. Do it in justice. Please don't do it in your wrath. Because like I said, evil men, the wicked, they're going to get His wrath, all His power in those days. You don't want to see Yahweh's true power, His wrath coming at you. So that's why Jeremiah is like, okay, not in your anger, Yahweh, lest you bring me to nothing. Pour out your fury. See that? How you pray to Almighty Yahweh against wicked men, wicked people that is on your path, Israel. Pour out your fury on the nations who do not know you, and on the families who do not call on your name. For they have eaten up Jacob, devoured him and consumed him, and made his dwelling place desolate. Come on, Israel. You see what they've done to us in this earth? You see how they oppress us and just can't have nothing in this earth. They want to take everything from you. Got to cry out to Yahweh, just like Jeremiah did. Pour out your fury, Almighty Yahweh, to them, so they can see that we serve the great I am, and Yahweh is not playing with no one. That's what we had to do, Israel. Don't ever think prayer doesn't work. Prayer is one of your most powerful weapons against the wicked. Get down on those knees and cry out to Almighty Yahweh. That's what Yahweh wants from us. Humble yourself before Almighty Yahweh, and He will lift you up, Israel. Let's go to heal Him again. Psalms 55. Think the wicked gonna say, well, you know what? They gonna have a change of heart. Like, you know what, man? We was doing this to y'all, Israel. Let's stop. Yeah, that's not right. We shouldn't be doing all. You think they're gonna stop? No, they're gonna continue to do these things until Yahshua HaMashiach comes back to this earth and dashed them to pieces. So we must go to Almighty Yahweh and cry out to Him so we'll be protected from these evil, wicked people. Psalms 55 says, Dawid says, give ear to my prayer, O Yahweh, and do not hide yourself from my supplication. Attend to me and hear me. I am restless in my complaint and moan noisily because of the voice of the enemy, because of the oppression of the wicked. For they bring down trouble upon me, and in wrath they hate me. See that? They hate you, Israel. That's why even we hate those that even hate Yahweh. Hate all evil, Israel. Don't even want to be around evil and wickedness. Hate evil. Be wanting to be around those that are righteous, those that stand for Almighty Yahweh. Those have a same mindset. That's what you want to cling to, Israel. You don't want to cling to evil and wickedness. It says, my heart is severely pained within me, and the terrors of death have fallen upon me. Fearfulness and trembling has come upon me, and horror has overwhelmed me. So I said, oh, that I had wings like a dove. I would fly away and be at rest. Indeed, I would wander far off and remain in the wilderness. See there, I know sometimes we feel like that. I know sometimes I want to do that. I know you all might want to do that. Sometimes you just want to just go somewhere and just be rid of the wicked. Just be alone in peace. Not to deal with this anymore. That's what Dawid said. I just want to just fly away somewhere in the wilderness and just be rid of all this. Don't have to go through it. I would hasten my escape from the windy storm and tempest. Destroy, O Yahweh, and divide their tongues. For I have seen violence and strife in the city. See this? This ain't just back then. You see that now, Israel. He's speaking back then, but you see these things even now. Don't think the prophets and messengers of old, they didn't have a mindset of like, man, I wish the wicked would just vanish. I'm getting tired of these people. They thinking the same way you are right now. Like, this is just getting on my nerves. I'm just waiting for that day where Yahweh just destroy the wicked. But he says, for I have seen violence and strife in the city. Day and night they go around it on its walls. Iniquity and trouble are also in the midst of it. Destruction is in its midst. Oppression and deceit do not depart from its streets. See all that today. And you see it in streets, in the world, just increasing. For it is not an enemy who reproaches me, then I could bear it. Nor is it one who hates me who has exalted himself against me, then I could hide from it. But it was you, a man, my equal, my companion, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked to the house of Yahweh in the throne. See this? Yeah, you know, Dawid had to get on his nerves so much so. It angered him so much so. Verse 15, he says, let death seize them. Let them go down alive in hell. Come on now. See how that we pray the Almighty Yahweh? See, you can't mess around these people. Can't mess around with the wicked because they ain't messing around with you. You have to go to Almighty Yahweh and let Almighty Yahweh know what's on your heart, how you feel. Not and that He don't already know, but He wants you to come to Him to show you that, okay, I see your suffering. I see you crying out. I'm gonna go move for my people. For wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. As for me, I will call upon Yahweh. See that? The way didn't get so much dark that he didn't forget to go to Yahweh. He didn't panic and didn't know what to do. When the time got hard and rough, he says, as for me, I will call upon Yahweh, and Yahweh shall save me. That's how you got to be confident like that, Israel, knowing that when you go to Yahweh and you cry out to Him, He will answer you, as long as you are sincere. All you got to do is ask, Israel. And you can't go to Yahweh and doubt when you pray to Him. You got to know that He can do all things. That's why He said, Yahweh shall save me. He didn't say He might. He think about it. He shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon I will pray and cry aloud, and He shall hear my voice. See that? Don't cease, Israel. Continue to cry out to Him. He will answer you. Don't think Yahweh, okay, every time I cry out, He got to answer me like this instantly. No. Cry out to Yahweh. He hears you. He just wants you to exhibit some patience before Him. Yahweh ain't going to answer you every time just like this. But when Yahweh answers, it's going to be on time. Best believe. It says, and He shall hear my voice. He has redeemed my soul in shalom from the battle that was against me. For there were many against me. And aren't there many against you, Israel? There's many that hate Yahweh and hate His people. So you're going to need some help. You're going to need Yahweh and His Son, Yahshua Mashiach. And don't think, okay, man, they got thousands, they got millions, they got billions. I don't care how many they have. If you're going up against Yahweh, you're not going to win. Oh, that's all you need is Yahweh on your side. You're going to be victorious, Israel. So, like I said, continue to go to Him. Continue to know that He is with you. It says, for there were many against me. Yahweh will hear and afflict them, even He who abides from of old. He will afflict them. Yahweh don't take pleasure in seeing His children being beat down and suffering. Nah. He gonna act. When you cry out to Him, He gonna act, and they gonna feel your pain. And even in that day of wrath in this earth, they gonna feel the pain of Israel. Yahweh ain't gonna let these things go. Because they do not change, therefore they do not fear Yahweh. See, they not gonna change, Israel. They're gonna continue to come at you. They're gonna continue to hate you. I don't care what they will give you in this earth. Oh yeah, let's give them a stimulus check. Let's give them this to calm them down. Let's give them a black president to calm them down. They still hate you, Israel. They do all these things to calm you down, and then all of a sudden we forget. Oh yeah, they did hate us, but they giving us some stimulus money, so they gotta be on our side, No. All they want to do is calm you down so you don't get out of hand. But can you imagine if Israel, like we always say, stand up as a nation and cry out and one to Almighty Yahweh? They don't want that. They don't want Israel to wake up. Because when you wake up, you have power. Not your own power. You have power from Almighty Yahweh. He has put forth his hands against those who were at shalom with him. He has broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. That's what I was saying earlier, how people might be among you. They smile in your face, shalom. I have a Yahweh, but in their heart, deep down in their heart, they hate you. They hate Yahweh. They wish evil on you. But like I said, Yahweh sees all these things. And I'm glad I have the great I am that can see all things. Because guess what? If he see all these things, none of us getting away with it. Whoever it is, none of us will get away. All have to come before him in judgment. One on one. Not just family. Let me bring my mom, my dad, my cousins. No, it's going to be you one on one with Almighty Yahweh. The things you have done in this lifetime, you're going to be judged. So we must do these things right in this earth. We must follow Yahweh sincerely and wholeheartedly. Because, you don't want to see Yahweh's anger. Cast your burden on Yahweh, and he shall sustain you. See that? Ain't nothing too big for Almighty Yahweh. Go to him. Cry out to him. Don't be embarrassed. Some people are embarrassed and I don't want to go to him about certain things. No, go to him. If it's bothering you, if something is worrying you, go to Almighty Yahweh. Yahweh will relieve you. He says, he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved. But you, O Yahweh, shall bring them down to the pit of destruction. Bloodthirsty and deceitful men shall not live out half their days. See that? Look at that. Yahweh ain't playing with the wicked. Look at that. Bloodthirsty and deceitful men shall not live out half their days. But I will trust in you. See that? See how he ended that off? Like, okay, I showed you all, like, this is what Yahweh is going to do to the wicked. The wicked, they're not going to stand in the day of judgment. But at the end of it all, I will trust in Yahweh. See that, Israel? Don't let nothing get you off the path. Don't let nothing try to sway you off the path, but continue to trust in Yahweh. And with that, you have to form a relationship with Yahweh. You can't just say, okay, yeah, I know Yahweh. I have Yahweh, and not form a relation. No, you got to truly know him. Like it said in the song, taste and see that Yahweh is tough. See all the things that he has done for you, Israel. Yahweh has done great things for you. Brought you out of many things, many trials and tribulations. Yahweh can do all things. And nobody that is serving Yahweh can say, well, yeah, Yahweh hadn't done that much. Yahweh has done a lot. I'll be here all night thanking the things that he has done for us, Israel. Yahweh, each and every day he does something for you. Each and every minute of the day he does something for you. You breathing in the breath of life, ain't you? You have eyes to see. Some might not have eyes to see. Some may have hands to touch. Whatever Yahweh has permitted on somebody, Yahweh has done it for you. So like I said, we must trust in him. There's nobody else you can trust in. You can't trust in the world. Definitely can't trust in Shaitan. Shaitan don't care about nobody. Don't even care about himself. All he want to do is bring down as many people as possible to the end. Because he knows time is short. So that's why even in these last days, don't see it strange that the attacks get more intense in these last days, because Shaitan knows time is short. So he gonna amp it up a notch or ram it up a notch and try to get you to fall, try to get you to stop serving Yahweh. But don't matter how hot it might get, the trial, continue to or trust in Yahweh. Hallelujah. So let's go to Yeshayah. Isaiah 66. Dawid said something in that psalm. He said, let them go down in hell alive. And basically, that's how it's going to be, Israel. In that burning lake of fire, you're going to be burning forever and ever. Whoever the wicked go into that burning lake of fire, it's going to be burning forever and ever. That body is not going to just disintegrate and just be done and over with. It's going to be burning forever and ever. You're going to feel torture forever and ever. That's why I say weeping and gnashing of teeth. You're going to wish in that day in life that you had served Almighty Yahweh. You're going to wish that somebody will relieve you of the suffering, just like the rich man and Lazarus. He just wanted some relief because it was so unbearable. But Yahweh even say it's going to be a chasm between. So those that are down there can't come up to where the righteous are. The righteous can't go to where they are. So, but let's go to Isaiah 66. I'm going to start at 22. It says, for as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, says Yahweh, so shall your descendants and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Shabbat to another, all flesh shall come to worship before me, says Yahweh. I like that. The day where every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. And they shall go forth and look upon the corpses of the men who have transgressed against me. For their worm does not die, and their fire is not quenched. See that? They shall be abhorrence to all flesh. Like, look at that and like, wow. Like I said, everybody had the opportunity to get this right. Everybody had the opportunity, the salvation, but everybody don't want this. And then to see the people that are in there just burning, the smoke just coming up forever and ever, you just be like, wow. Glad I obeyed Almighty Yahweh. That could be me down there. See that how serious this is, Israel? We can't continue to play with Yahweh. Yahweh said something to Israel through Moshe. Told them to be still. Then he said, be still and watch what the Egyptians have gonna be no more. Be still. Just see, that's what we had to do sometimes, Israel. We can't always want to be here and there, out and about. Be still. The one thing about this pandemic that was upon us, Yahweh gave people time to go in the house and be still. Had time to learn of Him, to serve Him, and not worry about the world, because everything was closing up. Everything closing up. So you couldn't go on your cruises, couldn't go on your islands and all this other stuff, pleasures. You had time to go inside and serve Yahweh, to learn of Him, read His Torah. Got to take advantage every time you had. Time is one thing you lose, you can't get back. Yahweh gives you time to prepare yourself, Israel. You got to take advantage of that. But let's go to Exodus. Exodus 14. I'm going to start at verse 13. Moshe said to the people, do not be afraid. Israel, do not be afraid of these people. Do not fear these people, Israel. Like I said, you have Yahweh with you. Stand tall, stand for the Almighty Yahweh. But it says, do not be afraid, stand still and see the salvation of Yahweh, which he will accomplish for you today. See, witness the power of Almighty Yahweh. It's going to be a day where Israel is going to witness again the power of Almighty Yahweh when he comes back to this earth through his son and get rid of the wicked. It says, for the Egyptians whom you see today, you shall see again no more forever. You don't think these things are going to repeat itself, Israel? That's why Yahweh gives you different things in Torah to show you what is to come. This is what happened back then. These things are going to happen again, Israel. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you in the next scripture that I pull out. It says, you shall see them no more forever. It says, Yahweh will fight for you, and you shall hold your peace or your shalom. See that? Yahweh will fight for you, Israel. Don't want to go. That's what I like about Yahweh. You don't want to go ahead of Yahweh. Yahweh will lead the way. Yahweh will protect you. Yahweh will fight for his people. You can rely on Yahweh. Yahweh ain't somebody that's just going to say something and then turn around and don't do it. So back then, if that happened, you already know what happened to Pharaoh and his people. And they rejoiced saying that. You don't think Israel going to rejoice after seeing the wicked perish in this life? They rejoice. They seen Pharaoh and his people just got taken down by the waters and drowned. You don't think Yahweh can do the same thing now? Yahweh is the same past, present, and in the future, Israel. He always going to be the same. Yahweh is never going to change. But let me go to my scripture that I was talking about in Yeshaya. This is Isaiah chapter 33. I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, your eyes will see the king in his beauty. That will be a day. They will see the land that is very far off. Can you just imagine that moment when everything is revealed to you in that instance? That moment right there, that's when the crying will start, because you will see Yahweh was not playing. This is serious. Wow, he did that for me, you, him, her, all of us. He did that for us. Yes, because you sincerely strive in this lifetime. You went up against all types of evil and wicked people. You went through trials and tribulations, but you stayed with Almighty Yahweh. You never left him. That's your reward. See, Yahweh knows how to take care of his people. It says your heart will meditate on terror. Where is the scribe? Where is he who weighs? Where is he who counts the towers? You will not see a fierce people, a people of obscure speech beyond perception, of a stammering tongue that you cannot understand. See that? You will not see them again. Yahweh will get rid of them. They will vanish like smoke. Just like how Yahweh told Moshe, oh, what you calling me for? Go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. He parted that sea. They went through. Now you had to, like I said, you had to trust Almighty Yahweh to walk through that sea. Come on now. Do you know how people like, nah, man, that's a lot of water. I don't know about that. No, you had to truly trust in Almighty Yahweh to walk through a wall of water. And just trust that Yahweh will not let that water come down on you. When they went through it, And Pharaoh and his people came behind. He let them waters drown them. But they was no more. Same thing here, Israel. This is, you will not see these fierce people anymore, Israel. It says, you look upon Zion, the city of our appointed feast. Your eyes will see Jerusalem, a quiet home. Not like right now. You hear fire engines going up and down the road. You hear the police. You hear people out there cussing. All these other things going on outside. You ain't gonna hear all that. It's gonna be quiet. And even that quietness is going just like, it's going on. Wow. You ain't gonna never witness no quietness like what you gonna witness in his kingdom. It says a tabernacle that will not be taken down. See that? When his kingdom come, it will not be taken down. It will be up forever and ever. Now the kingdoms on this earth, they going down. No doubt about it. But when Yahweh's kingdom comes, guess what? That's going to last forever and ever. So Israel, that's like I said, that's what you want to strive for. You want to strive to make it in his kingdom, Israel. So let's go to Isaiah 47. So Yahweh is going to humiliate these people. That's why Yahweh says, come out of her, my people. Don't continue to cling to them and want to rely on them for everything. These are the people that hate you, Israel. But Yahweh is going to come one day, and like I said, he's going to take down these kingdoms. So if you want to continue to rely on them, you continue to cling on to them, what you think you going to do? You're going to go down with them. So that's why he says, come out there, my people. Come out and serve Almighty Yahweh. Don't worry about them. Yeah, some things you had to rely on them in this earth, in this present time. But guess what? You ain't got to do all the things that they say to do. You ain't got to go out there like the voting and all this other stuff. Voting for people that don't even like you. They hate you. But like I said, we had to come out and serve Yahweh. But Yahweh is going to humiliate them. Just like they have tried to humiliate Israel. Isaiah 47 says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground without a throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For you shall no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal. Remove your veil. Take off the skirt. Uncover the thigh. Pass through the rivers. Your nakedness shall be uncovered. Yes, your shame will be seen. See, Yahweh is going to embarrass them before all the world. Like, all right, you done this to Israel? Okay, now it's your time. I will take vengeance, and I will not arbitrate with a man. As for our Redeemer, Yahweh of hosts is his name, to get the Kodesh one of Israel. Sit in silence and go into darkness, O daughter of Chaldeans, for you shall no longer be called the Lady of Kingdoms. This country right here, they think they the biggest and baddest across the whole world, the most powerful. But guess what? Yahweh is going to embarrass this country. Says, I was angry with my people. I have profaned my inheritance. I have given them into your hand. Remember, he said he scattered us to all the nations. We had transgressed. So he scattered us to all the nations, Israel. But he says, you showed them no mercy, no hesed. See that? I done these things, sent them among your nations, but you showed them no mercy, no hesed. See that Yahweh angry. Like, hold up now. You done went overboard with this now. On the elderly, you laid your yoke very heavily. See, even with the elderly, no respect for the elderly in this earth. Don't care nothing about the older people. They don't even want to pay them. You even see even the older people now, they had to work until they basically died. You can't even enjoy life. And you said, I should be a lady forever, so that you did not take these things to heart, nor remember the latter end of them. See that? You ain't taking them to heart. These people don't even care. They don't even think about what's gonna come at the end for doing all these things on the earth. But Yah would say, okay, just let them keep going in. They ain't thinking about it. That's quite all right. They think about it in that day when he bring his wrath. But then it's too late. That's what I like about Yahweh. The element of surprise. The big payback. When Yahweh come, Yahweh ain't playing with none of them. So they keep on living it up, continue to think, oh, they ain't gonna get destruction coming their way. Guess what? That day is coming. And it's coming soon. Let's go to the book of Psalms and I'll soon be done. This is Psalms 139. I'm going to start at verse 19. Psalms 139:19 says, oh, that you would slay the wicked, O Yahweh. Depart from me, therefore, you bloodthirsty men, for they speak against you wickedly. Your enemies take your name in vain. See that? They don't care. They don't care nothing about Yahweh. Do I not hate them, O Yahweh, who hates you? See that? They hate your Abba, your father Israel. And you think, okay, now I'm gonna make friends with them, I want to try to, do these things. No. If they hate Yahweh, we hate them. We hate all evil. Because look, if you hate Almighty Yahweh, that means you are wicked. And do I not loathe those who rise up against you? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. See that? Anybody that is against Almighty Yahweh is your enemy. I don't care who they are. If they hate Almighty Yahweh, guess what? They're going to hate you. So there ain't no making friends with them. I want to try to be like them. No. Stay far away from them. It says, search me. Then he turns it around right here. He says, search me, O Yahweh, and know my heart. Try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me. See that? Because when we cry out to Yahweh for destruction for the wicked, to get rid of the wicked, we ourselves must be right within ourselves. We must have a sincere heart or sincere love within us, because if you crying out to Yahweh to destroy the wicked and you not doing what Yahweh commands, you wicked yourself, you asking for destruction on your own head also. So that's why he says, Yahweh, search me, know my heart, try me and know my anxieties, and see if there is any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. Lead us, Almighty Yahweh, in the right way. Examine us. Continue to purge us. Get us right before you, Almighty Yahweh, so we may be able to walk in that way that leads to everlasting, to eternal life. That's what you want to do, Israel. You want to continue to prepare yourselves. Get your soul ready for Yahweh. So when destruction comes to the wicked, you don't get thrown in that group also. We can't just look at ourselves and say we Israel because of our color and think we're going to make it in the kingdom. No, we had to do some work. We have to prepare ourselves. We have to do what Yahweh commands. And like I said, this way of life is not hard to do. All you have to do, follow what he says. Yahweh lays out everything you need to do. All you have to do is walk there in it. Plain and simple. Let's go to my closing scripture. Let's see how dark these days going to be when it comes. And Zephaniah. This ain't something you want to be a part of, Israel. Zephaniah chapter 1, starting at verse 14. It says, the great day of Yahweh is near. Let's sit down for this. The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hastens quickly. Yahweh is not going to continue to let this go forever and ever and ever. This day is coming quickly. So like I said, we don't have time to mess around, Israel. We had to get ourselves right now. The noise of the day of Yahweh is bitter. See that? The noise, what's going on out there is just wow. This is unbearable. The noise is just wow. This ain't nothing to play with. There the mighty men shall cry out. See there, all the people in their armies, the navies, Marines, all these people that think they're big and bad. They protect the country and big and bad men, they're going to cry. They going to wish they hadn't gone up against Almighty Yahweh. It says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of devastation and desolation. See these words he's using? These words, this ain't nothing to play with. That's why I said you can't rush. Don't rush the day of Yahweh. You want to prepare yourselves first. So if we're alive in this day, we be ready. If our children, you got to prepare the children. If they had to be in it, they'll be ready. It says a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Now, you know when it get that thick darkness out there, the thunderstorms come, people don't be playing. They like, oh, man, don't let it be no tornado or nothing. You can see how serious it is out there. To you, okay, this day ain't no joke. It says a day of trumpet and alarm against the fortified cities and against the high towers. I will bring distress upon men. It's going to be this chaos. You think people were panicking when the pandemics first started didn't know what to do. That ain't nothing compared to what's going on right here. It says, I will bring distress upon men, and they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh. See that? You ain't going to know what to do. Now, see, those that obey Yahweh are sincere. They know they're in tune with Almighty Yahweh. They know. Yahweh gathers his people. They know what to do. They, even with the pandemic, didn't panic. You just waited on Yahweh. Yahweh took care of Israel. They've talked about the food shortages. I believe we were coming out of feast. They talking about the food shortages. There ain't no food on the shelves. Yahweh took care of his people. There was food on the shelves. You got what you needed. Yahweh took care of you. It says, their blood shall be poured out like dust. That don't sound like nothing that's pleasant. And their flesh like dung. See, this ain't no joke. There's going to be bloodshed in the earth, Israel. Yahweh had to shed blood. Look, what have they done in this earth? They have shed your blood in the earth. So It's going to be bloodshed in this earth. It says, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. See, they all the money they have. They can have billions, trillions. You can't name the money that they have past trillions, but they can have all that stuff, but it ain't going to save them. All that stuff will burn. Yahweh ain't nobody that you're going to negotiate with, you're going to bribe. He don't care about none of that stuff. He said, neither silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. But the whole earth, whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. See that? That ain't no joke. It says the whole land. For he will make speedy riddance of all those who dwell in the land. Speedy riddance. Get rid of them speedily. See that how Yahweh, okay, when the wrath starts, Yahweh ain't going to have this thing to continue on and on and on. When it starts, Yahweh going to make a swift finish out of all the wicked. Yahweh is not playing. He's not playing now. He's not going to be playing in that day to come. That's why I say we must get on his side right now before these days come. Because if we wait to the last minute, we've seen plenty of instances when Israel waited to the last minute and suffered, went down. They fell because they didn't serve Yahweh when Yahweh called. Yahweh is calling right now. Yahweh calling for all of his people to come and serve him now. Now is the time to serve him. Why push it off? What you waiting for? This is the time now to serve Almighty Yahweh, because destruction is coming on the face of this earth. So Israel say, don't get down, don't get distraught of all the trials and tribulations you go through in these days. Just know that we all are going through these things. We all have to suffer together. But there's going to be a day when Yahweh is going to turn these things around and say, okay, you serve your time. I'm going to Baruch you now. Forgive you of your sins. He even say he cast them in the sea and turn his wrath on the wicked. So that's a day that is truly deserved, because they had done a lot in this earth. And truly, they're going to do even more. So when Yahweh comes through his son, Yahshua HaMashiach, that is going to truly be a day of delight, just relief, knowing that, okay, it is finally time for the wicked to get their due reward. Hallelujah. So Israel, continue, like I always say, continue to strive your very best you can in Almighty Yahweh. Continue to form a relationship with Yahweh if you haven't already. Continue to trust in him and know that he will never leave you or forsake you. At this time, Israel, I ask that we all go into prayer as we go through this Shabbat of Yahweh. We ask that you continually look over Israel. You continue to look over each and every one of their souls. Continue to Baruch them with all the things that they need in order to continue on in these last days. Continue to Baruch us with the things that we need in order to be successful in these days. Abba Yahweh, give us a mind to want to do your will, a sound mind. Abba Yahweh, have us to see things with your eyes, so we may get this thing correct and right in your eyes. Abba Yahweh, get rid of all falsehood. Get rid of all manners of wickedness and evil. Get rid of all things that are displeasing before you. And Abba Yahweh, have before you your people that are sincere and want to know you and want to follow you. And have it so that we all be of one like mind and continually come to you and know that if we cry out to you, you will answer our prayers. And Abba Yahweh, continue to look over us, protect us from the wicked, and give the wicked their due reward. And Abba Yahweh, we wait patiently for your son, Yahshua HaMashiach, to come to this earth to redeem us and also to destroy all wickedness and evil on this earth. In Yahshua HaMashiach's name we pray. Hallelujah.